Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Fire Emblem 3 houses. Last time we did the battle out in the city streets of Enbar, and this time we are moving into the castle to hopefully defeat Edelgard. We are getting our first look at the map now. There's a bunch of chests over here. I would like you, chests. There's a door key? Door key is required. I mean, I feel like we could just bring a door key. What's up with these monsters? Anything special? Armored blow, death blow? Not really. Only works if it's their turn. What's the point of this? I don't think you can actually... This is just impassable terrain, it's not real. Whatever. So we got 3 chests, and that is all I can find. Why would anyone go this way? There's also people behind us, huh? Someone with a door key behind us. And a bunch of chests over here. So how are we gonna handle this situation? Because obviously we need Petra going over here. We're gonna try and open these chests. I feel like we just brute force it. What do you have? Oh, you have a door key as well, so we don't even need to obtain a door key? Wait. This is open. Wait, do you require keys for anything? Oh, that's not how you do that. Allows unit to open doors and chests without keys. Which means that Shamir can also open doors. Which means we don't need any door keys. Now, we do need someone to go with Petra. Because she doesn't have enough inventory space to store 3 items. So she needs to give some of the items to someone else. So I think it's going to be Petra and Leone. Seems reasonable enough. Because they're both good at fighting individually. And Leone can travel far, fast. Yeah, she can't go over these walls because there's technically a ceiling here, I guess. Everyone else is gonna go straight. How many people do we have? Do we have 11? We do. So yeah, I think Catherine's gonna be more useful here than Ingrid. Ingrid can therefore be a support for Leone. Probably have, I guess, Ash, since he's really strong. Oh, that's not how you do that. Ash be a support for Petra, because both of those two are going on their own. And then the last person could be Catherine, because she's a little bit underleveled. Yeah, let's give a support to Catherine. It'll be Sedith. And then, do we want Catherine out in front like that? Probably want Hilda out in front, huh? Marianne can be further back. Is this good? This is probably fine. First turn we can use Marianne to buff everyone's movement speed in this area. How should we do that? What's the best way to buff everyone here? I think we switch Petra with Leone because Leone can travel further. We swap like this, and then Marianne will use it here. It'll hit everyone except for Catherine and Leone. Alright, seems good. We will probably have to deal with this monster, unfortunately. But I think we got a pretty good plan. I just assume that Petra and Leone will be able to fight all these people and get the chests. So yeah, let's save and let's go for it. Oh, I missed. Okay, don't lose all of our units. Got it.
They've made it into the palace, but it's actually the perfect chance to turn the tables on them.
How so?
Defeating them all will turn the tide of war instantly. Taking a risk on dragging us back from the brink is the only option.
Well, she's not wrong.
Everyone, prepare for a bitter struggle. Victory to the Adrestian Empire!
There are more enemies inside the palace than I thought. It's gonna take a lot to bring this situation under control.
Yeah, we got it, don't worry.
But if we defeat Edelgard, then victory is ours. Everyone, let's go! Our bashful little emperor has locked herself up behind the door of the throne room. The key should be around here somewhere. We need to find whoever's got it and take them out.
The other thing about door keys in this game, since they're so generic, like I do have door keys in my storage. I could just bring a door key with me and open these, but I don't really want to go back there. That seems dumb. So this hits everyone except for Leone and Catherine.
Oh, thank you.
By the way, this gambit seems OP, just in case anyone was wondering. Where do I want to go with Marianne? I want her to be out of the way, so she might just stay here. Because she doesn't get the increased movement. So that means she'll be able to move this far next turn as well.
I will prevail.
Okay, Petra can already just like start running past everyone.
My orders?
So Leone will go here, fight that guy. Petra will run past, fight this guy. Really? It's a lot of damage you got there. These people do more damage than expected. I really don't want to get hit by 33 damage. But you got it, I believe in you. They'll just miss. Hopefully. Okay, that's really bad.
My heart burns with pride.
Alright, we got a problem now. I was really hoping she wouldn't get hit. We could dance for Marianne here to heal, which is I think what we have to do. I didn't give a new lance to Leone! Oh, what a disaster. Might just have to use one of the other cool specialized lances, or just brave lance it up. Well, the silver lance will last at least for these guys.
Make a difference.
With that crit, maybe even one extra guy.
Shall we?
So we're just gonna want to take someone out with Lawrence, probably. Oh. Okay, maybe we wait on Lawrence's turn. Catherine can't move as far as everyone else,
I'll crush them all.
so she's just gonna fight this guy. And then I guess she's gonna get attacked by the monster. But I think she'll be fine. Well, if he hits, it'll be annoying, but I don't think he'll hit.
Is that all? Stay down! All for Lady Rhea.
Alright. So we pretty much want to wipe out everyone in this room if possible.
Let's clean up.
Looks like Catherine's gonna block there. So Shamir can come in here. She could use the Brave Bow to take this guy out without risking any damage. It doesn't matter if she takes 19 damage. That's not very much. Plus she has a very high chance to crit. So I think this is okay. Alright, she dodged anyways.
Thinning their numbers. Invigorating.
Alright, now... Oh, okay, that's why he can hit me. So if we go here, it's not the end of the world. We'll switch to the knowledge gem. And this guy just gets wrecked.
Too close for my liking.
Alrighty. So I'm thinking Hilda runs all the way back here. But then Shamir can't open the door.
Let's make this quick.
We could instead have Lysithea run here. Oh, that's only a 37% chance to hit? What's up with this guy? Why is he so good at dodging? What the heck? Oh, does he have that ability where he's harder to hit if... Yeah, that one. That one's gonna make it more difficult. But we still want Hilda very far, so she can get through the door after Shamir opens it. So... Really? You're still, like, impossible to hit? I mean, if this hit, it would be worth it, but... Dang.
What's my strategy?
This guy is a tough cookie. Could, like, go right here. This guy's, like, impossible to hit. Holy crap.
At the ready.
Can anyone do anything to this man? I mean, gambits will work. What gambit do you have? Don't want to waste that. We only have good gambits left, pretty much, except for you. But I think you need to dance Marianne to heal Petra. How does it look if we use... Oh wait, you have Sublime Heaven has an 80% chance. Kinda liking those odds. We take a lot of damage if it doesn't work, but... Alright, it worked.
Another victory.
I suppose we don't really need any of these things. Oh wait, my sword's durability came back, so that was a free Sublime Heaven, that's cool. Alright, now Hilda will try and take out this guy. Can you pump your damage above? Yes, you can. But it uses almost all of your axe ammo. We'd definitely be better off just hitting like this. Well, does it matter if Hilda takes 18 damage? Yeah, a little bit. Probably shouldn't have her take 18 damage right now.
Can't afford to slack off.
So... Hilda's gonna get hit by the mage. It's probably okay.
More fighting.
Dance for Marianne. She's gonna want to go this way, but heal the opposite direction. Yeah.
Appreciate it. I'm really gaining confidence.
Oh, she can keep running this way afterwards. I totally forgot. This is the advantage of the horse. That she can heal and then still move. So like I can move in range, and then if I want to go the opposite direction, I can turn back around and go the opposite way. Very good. Now, do we want to take out this monster right now? We could swing... breaking all this monster's plates this turn still. Claude has 2 uses, right? He does. That's why his gambit is so good. But we can't really kill the monster if that happens. Well, let's see what happens. How likely is Claude to hit this? %. I don't think that's high enough for me to risk wasting it. So Claude's just gonna run up here. He'll go... Oh, he's gonna get shot by the arrow. Okay, here. And Lysithia's just gonna nuke someone over the wall, I suppose? How do we want to do this? Because I can essentially get rid of either one. Lysithia's gonna get attacked though. But she'll probably kill him. So I think I want to kill this guy and then let Lysithia kill him on his turn.
I will not die yet. Alright, who's next? There's more work to be done. Nice try.
Alright, hopefully this doesn't do a lot. Oh my god. I didn't look at the percent. Oh, I forgot that she mastered Sword Master, but I didn't equip Astra. Oh, nice.
Not for myself.
Good crit, good crit. That's not at Lysithia. Dang you. Ouch. Man, these guys are getting pretty lucky with their hits.
I wonder how Dedue's doing. I hope I get to see him again.
Alright, so we need Shamir to open the door. Well, not necessarily. I could just use the door key. Can I use the door key and then attack? That would definitely be the best move. Alright. Cannot. Darn. Alright, so we probably need to incapacitate this monster. We might have to run back into this room and fight real quick with Petra. Oh, I guess this person's the only one that has a high chance of hitting.
Be smart or I'm finished.
Can these people reach? Just with healing magic. If we take out this spear heals. Doesn't kill. This does kill. So I think we should use Monster Piercer here. Has a 100% chance to kill. And then we won't take damage and we'll heal next turn.
I will destroy you. Make a difference.
Do we keep the door key? I don't think we need it. Because we have Petra with you. Oh, you can run away still. Wait, I picked someone who doesn't have any inventory space to go with you. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully we could just send things to the convoy as we pick them up, I think is how it'll work. So I think we're okay. So let's open one of the chests, I suppose. Alright, so how are we handling this? Your battalion hits 2 squares. We got a few things we need to handle here. Well, stairs are cavalry's worst nightmare, so Hilda's probably not going to get to go that far anyways. So let's try and take this guy out.
Fighting wears me out.
Alright. Oh, Hilda can keep going a little bit. But there's a bunch of mages there that are going to attack. So maybe we just stay here. Wait for this monster to come at us. And then we will attack the monster over the wall. And we can instead deal with this monster for this turn. How do we want to deal with this guy though? We could bring Lawrence over, make it easy, which is what I think we're gonna do. Which square can Lawrence hit? He hits that one.
Come, I have an idea.
Oh no. That's really bad. That's not what you want to see.
Let's surprise them.
I was really hoping the 80% would just work. Oh, it pushes? Oh, Jesus. So, we could probably just have Lysithia. Can she hit from here? No. She could probably hit from here, though. So that'll take out a health bar, break the last crest.
I'm not there yet.
Alright. How much damage can we deal to this guy? Oh, you can't go onto this thing? Dang it. Really? You can't kill him? What about Marianne? Can you kill? Yes.
I'm sorry.
I assume he has a lot more health now as well. He's got 104 HP. Well, you have a 34% chance to crit 2 times, which essentially means we have above a 50% chance to kill him. So let's try it. Oh, nice.
I fought and won. And that much.
Alright, so let's direct back up here. And now, who are we going to dance, and where are we going to dance them to? Probably Catherine, because she's the furthest away. And she doesn't move that fast. Alrighty.
I must confess, I never imagined that you would be able to pursue me this far. I don't mean to belittle your skills, Professor, but you far surpassed my expectations. Inform the troops. Destroy anyone who sets foot in the throne room.
Well, no one set foot in the throne room yet, but the door is open.
Fire meets water.
Nice.
My heart burns with
Petra
pride.
keeps getting those clutch crits. Alright, we also got people running up behind us. Ow. The heck, man? So it's probably time for Hilda's gambit here. Plus we need to make sure that Dorothea's safe with all these people behind her. Oh hey, it's Dedue. How did he just walk past that man?
So close. Must press on.
He acts like he's hurt, but he's full health. Alright, let's check out Dedue real quick. We would like to have him survive if at all. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So yeah, we would like to have him survive. It looks like he does have elixirs. Do you have a gambit? That's actually a really good gambit. Fair. Problem is, if Hilda enters this room, there's a lot of really mad mages. And I feel like they will be able to kill her. So let's handle the obvious things, which are down here. What does that do? A shield that can stop armor-piercing attacks nullifies extra effectiveness against armored units. Well, we should probably give that to Hilda. Because I don't know if that works on magic. Actually, it probably doesn't work on magic, so never mind. It probably only works on things that are specifically good against armored units, like hammers, the rapier, stuff like that.
My orders?
Leonie should definitely step up, kill this guy. And then maybe she'll return back to the group. That's unfortunate that you're gonna use 2 ammo, but just crit for me, please. Thank you.
Alright, who's next?
Pretty sure that's the second time in like 2 episodes that I've asked for a crit and received it. I'm cool with that. Alright, so do we need to deal with you guys? You're kind of at your limit, so if we move, then you won't be able to catch us, at least for this turn. So if we want to save to do, then Hilda needs to get in here. But she's gonna be getting hit by lots of mages. That's a rough one. If we don't kill the monster though, then she doesn't get hit by mages. Wait, can anyone talk to Dedue? Yes. We should definitely try to talk to him. So as long as we don't kill the monster, we should be okay. We need to bait the mages with someone else. Lysithea is so good at gambit boosting. Like, I'm gonna show you where Lysithea is. She's nowhere near this creature. But she gambit boosted for it. She is over here. Like, what? Are you out of your mind? I forgot. Hilda can still move. So she could just peace out. I would like her here. Because I think we're going to break all the plates anyways. And I think Lawrence will break the rest of the plates for us. Either Lawrence or Shamir. Doesn't really matter which. I'm trying to think what else we're gonna do though. Because we probably need to bait out these mages. I could probably do that. I have pretty good resistance. And if I activate fire, do you have good resistance? No, you have pretty bad resistance. If I use my fire magic, then I should have pretty good evasion. Or I could use Nosferatu, which is better evasion. Shamir can move further. So having her at her apex of movement would probably be smarter for this. So if we gambit here, it'll break all the plates. 100% chance.
My contribution. There's our opening.
So we could also use Marianne's second gambit right here. But is that really necessary? Can Lawrence attack from here? If he swaps to the Caduceus staff? Yes, yes he can. And he can definitely break 1 health bar. But he does a lot of damage, so we might want to save him for the next health bar. How's Catherine doing here? She could break it with her gauntlets. She has a good chance to crit, but I don't want to rely on a crit when we have 100% with gauntlets. Even Bane of Monsters doesn't do it. So I think we pull out the gauntlets and punch this guy. Alright, well she crit anyways just to prove me wrong. But that's okay. We went with the surefire thing. Always good to minimize your chance of failure. So, wait, how much health do you have now? That is still within range of Lawrence to kill you. Do you have a spell that does way more? Lawrence could actually kill the final health bar with no, not Sagittarius, with Ragnarok. Or with Agni's arrow. Probably Ragnarok, just because then I'd still have 2 charges of Ragnarok left. So... do I want to bait all of these mages right now? Yes. Yes, I do. This is a really risky play, but it's gonna work. Really? Are you kidding me? I really can't kill the beast? Alright, that's fine, whatever. That's okay. Oh, I do have a good chance to crit. Okay, I crit. So... we're at the point where crits are very common now. Alright, and now... I am baiting all of these mages. That one's scary. They are all using gambits on me. That one has a 50% chance to hit. Even if they all hit, that's 20, 34... that's 48 damage. So I survive even if they all hit. And we're going to... is he tankier? He's tankier. Agni's arrow doesn't quite kill now. Well, what has the highest crit chance then? We have a 30. 25. So if we use this because it has a 30, it'll either kill or it won't kill, and we could probably do 20 damage with just anyone random. Oh, there's the crit.
I'll tolerate no obstacle.
Hey, look at you.
Alright. So we already did all that down there. So are we going to start entering the throne room then? Catherine is getting targeted by one of the mages. Doing this, I can get Claude targeted by one of the mages. But I don't think I want that. I think Claude goes here. Or here. We could try and talk to Dedu with Claude. By doing this. Do you have any resistance? You actually do have notable resistance. However, I would prefer you just take a 1 attack. Does Lawrence have good resistance? He does. So does Marianne. However, stairs are Marianne's worst enemy. Alright, let's get Lawrence into this room. So this way Lawrence is taking 1 attack. He's got the Caduceus staff, so he'll be able to counter. And it's fine if he uses Sagittee. And then Lysithea will also take 1 attack. Which spell do you have? Miasma's fine. And then Marianne will start to move. We don't need to silence anyone. We're probably fine.
Infiltrators, kill them!
Who's that guy?
Here's the plan.
This is really bad if it hits multiple people though.
Is that all?
Oh wow. That probably should have hit.
Planning is key.
This could be bad. Alright, we're good. I didn't really take into account that other people would be more likely to get hit by these gambits, and that the gambits would be huge if they did hit. Wow. Alright, Dedu, calm down. Ow, what the heck?
Time to strategize.
This could be bad as well. Oh, we dodged it. We dodged everything this turn, so...
I fully grasped this topic.
Alright, well, Dedu's got those reinforcements covered. No one's getting through there. Alright, Petra. Last chest. Silver gauntlets. Don't really care. It's a tough one. We could kill this guy. It's obviously the smarter option to kill this guy for free. Because this guy has a chance to deal damage to us either way. But this isn't a guaranteed kill, while this one is. Go for it. Nice.
Make a difference.
I must continue my training.
She's already level 40? Jeez, ow. Alright, so we need to deal with all these guys. Can Shamir deal with any of them? Ouch. Brave Bow can do it though. That's what the Brave Bow's for. Oh, crit also does it for us.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
You don't disappoint.
Alrighty. Who's next? I mean, I would also like to talk to Dedu. So if we move that way... These guys don't really take a lot of damage from magic, though. This is so close. Darn. Alright, well, if we slap him in the face with a sword, that should probably work better. Silver sword kills first hit.
This could turn the tides.
Alright. Catherine should probably handle one person as well. You're actually less likely to take damage if you use a steel sword. Thunderbrand would get you the kill for free though. Go with Thunderbrand.
Stay down. I'll
Nice.
never back down. I'm strong. So reliable.
Alright, so we do need to take out this guy. Preferably with not a magic user. Do you have anything that one-shots? No. I don't actually know how this works. Are both of these attacks before the other guy gets to go? I think so. Let's try it and then we'll know for sure.
You're making me
Okay, yes they are.
never let your guard down. Great job.
And then Hilda can start moving towards the Emperor. And I think I could just dance here. Talk to Dedue now.
I cannot vanquish her alone, so I will join you in this battle. But if I fall, leave me. My only wish is for Edelgard's head.
I could switch my items, which I probably will do. Whoop. Alright, so he only had one line of dialogue, which is fine. We do probably need to cut off these mages. Who's tankier? I know Lawrence definitely has more HP than Lysithea. He also has more resistance, so you're up. And he could probably just put the knowledge gem on, because I don't think these guys have a spell that goes further. You don't. And you don't. Yep, neither of them have a spell that has extended range, so. I'm back to the knowledge gem. What spell are you using? Use fire. It'll help you dodge better. He is probably gonna take both hits, unfortunately. But he should be able to hit them back quite hard. Suppose Marianne will come in here and heal.
Sweet.
Lysithea could just come back up Lawrence. Like, kill one of these guys. That way Lawrence only has to take one attack.
I've got no time for mercy.
Weak. Had to be done.
Oh, he one-shot that guy. Alright. Oh, what the heck? Okay, we need to make sure Petra doesn't die.
For Gerald.
Think Leone still has close counter? Ow. Would you please stop? Dorothea is a delicate little flower.
I'm not dying here.
Ow. Another mage. Okay, so he's starting to move towards the throne. which means we need to do the same. Let's make sure Petra's okay here. Can you kill this guy? It's a rough one. So we do 30 damage, leaving him with 13. We do 14 with this and lock him in place, forcing us... I believe this locks in place? I don't know which battalions lock in place and which don't. And I don't know how to figure it out either. Can you kill with a bow, maybe? No, that doesn't serve you any better. Well, I think we use the gambit so she can't take damage this turn. And then next turn we'll figure out if we can kill him or not.
A strategy.
I like how Ash was in the battalion and just kind of ran at her. Okay, so he can't move, which means he has to attack from point blank, which means she'll get to retaliate. Unless he uses his gambit. If Petra dies, I'm gonna be a little upset. We could just try and win before Petra dies, because it's gonna take her 2 turns to die, right? So, if we move here... I think Catherine should probably take care of this guy. So I don't think Lawrence can really do it. I guess Ragnarok can do it.
An exalted death. Me of all...
Okay, that was a really bad level up. You should be ashamed. So Claude could get in range right now, but I don't think he can... Alright, well... He can, or at least he has a chance to. Definitely not worth it. But he could do it. Hilda has the problem of there is a staircase. What do we do here? Because I think even if I dance for my character, we can't get in range, right? So we'd have to use Marianne's thingjig. But that would only help. So I think we should all just stack up so Marianne can use her thing next turn. And then everyone can join the fight next turn. So like Hilda will go all the way up here. Because there's plenty of room up here for multiple people. I'll go here. And Marianne's gonna want to come here and use the thing. So Catherine's just trying to get within range of it, which is here. Claude's fine here. I mean, he can reach to begin with, but...
Lovely timing.
And then who still needs to do stuff? Smart move is probably to just send Leone back. Because she's not going to be able to help anyways. Unless something happens, like a new monster spawns. Which is a possibility, but I don't think so. Not in this fight. That's a really bad chance. And now he's dead.
Each battle a victory.
Alright, so I guess we didn't need to send Leone back.
Pointless.
Like he said, pointless. He's almost done with his class, he's getting there. No damage, huh? Alright, so Petra and Leone accomplished their jobs. So Petra's gonna start making the long way back. Go through this way. Leone will start heading up to the rest of the fight, but they're probably not gonna interact with it. I suppose we can put Lawrence in range of the thing just in case we want to dance him over, but... What is your combat art? Nope, don't care. Alright, Marianne. It is time to use your second gambit. Hits everybody.
Well done.
Alright, and now Marianne, just go right here probably. You could start heading up the stairs, but yeah, start heading up the stairs. Okay, so now everybody can make it up there. So let's see how this looks. Obviously the Creator Sword. Can we win with Sublime Heaven? Immediately, no. I mean, the Creator Sword does have a good chance to just win. Or not a good chance. It's actually quite lower than the other good chances I've talked about. She has the ability to counter everything, right? Yeah. Does it get any better if we attack from further? No. Not really. What is her defensive skill? She has one of these down here. Don't know which one it is. Nullifies effectiveness against armor. Okay, so it's not Aegis or Pavis. So she's not just randomly gonna take half damage. Which would be very unfortunate for me. So what else can we do to maybe lower her health first? I don't want to kill her. Okay, you just kill Shamir. Got it. Don't do that. We could just go up there, attack twice, and then dance. What about Hilda? Hilda doesn't even have a very good chance to hit. Okay, if we use Smash, she's got a better chance to hit. But then we're just like breaking her axe for no reason, so that seems bad. What about Claude? Oh, Claude has a very high chance to kill, I forgot. What if you use a steel sword? It's a 0% chance to kill. If you use Thunderbrand, it definitely kills. Okay, so steel sword. Actually, it's not 0% chance to kill. I was under the assumption we could only get one crit, but if we crit twice, it would kill. But what are the odds that we crit twice, right? Famous last words. We could, however, just use, like, Finesse Blade. Oh, you just have Astra. It's a 5-hit combo. But if we use Finesse Blade, then we'll do the damage we need to deal. If it crits, it would kill. What about Astra? Astra's dealing 20 damage. You would assume we get one crit in there. Oh, it takes 9? No thank you. What about this one? This one has a higher chance to crit, so it would kill if it did that. This would not kill if it crit. How much damage was I looking at anyways? I should just go, but, you know. So I need to do 20 damage. I'm gonna do like all of this calculation, like this is how you do this move perfectly, and then my character's just gonna crit the first attack and it won't matter. What if you punch her? No, definitely use a sword because you have Axe Breaker if I remember. So I don't see any chance that we actually crit twice. Like that would be pretty absurd. So just go for it. Unless she crits you, that would be a problem, but...
So, you're another of the goddess's vanguard. You don't have even a shred of self-awareness, do you? Come at me, so that I may put you out of your misery. I will show no mercy.
Alright, she's dead.
No, we're so close. I can't fall here. Please, see the battle through.
Alright, so much for that, for that 8% chance to crit, huh?
What's
But
my
woo!
strategy?
Alright, what if we just do this? You have a 0% chance to crit my character. Unfortunately, Sublime Heaven has a 41% chance to crit, but this is two 21% chances. Just go for it, and then we'll dance, and then we'll win.
Professor, I suppose you think you can defeat me, is that right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But I will never give up. Even if my arms and legs failed me, I would still find a way to move forward. I will smash that false goddess and her minion into the ground. I will fight to free this world from her vile grasp.
What's her minion? What are you talking about?
Allow me to
Okay, yep. Exactly what I said would happen. Just crit on the first hit.
It looks as though my path will end here. My teacher, claim your victory. Strike me down, you must. Even now, across this land, people are killing each other. If you do not act now, this conflict will go on forever. Your path lies across my grave. It is time for you to find the courage to walk it. If I must fall, let it be by your hand. I wanted to walk with you.
That seemed unexpected. What? Oh, it's the XP thing. I was like, what just happened? How? How exactly are you the MVP? Whatever. The cutscene ended very abruptly. Are they gonna give us any more?
It's over. We were only able to beat her because of you. This wasn't the conclusion I had hoped for, even though Never mind. It's over now.
Also, the way that your character went in for the killing blow, like, that's not how you execute someone. It would have been very messy to execute someone from the front like that. Like, that throne room will never be the same.
The important thing is that we won.
Here, boy. A letter. An Imperial General asked me to give it to you.
Oh boy.
A letter? Let's see it.
The true enemy lies ahead.
It looks like it's from Hubert, Edelgard's vassal.
Did we kill him or did he live?
If you are reading this letter, that means I have perished. As Her Majesty would never surrender to another, I can only assume she has fallen as well. It greatly pains me to think of this coming to pass. That said, as the survivors, I must ask you to settle certain affairs in our stead.
Oh, is he gonna ask us to, like, take revenge for him or something? On the Dark Mages?
You must destroy the threat that slithers in the dark.
Yeah.
I am sure you must recall Monica and Tomas. Their allies yet live. They hold deep resentment against the children of the goddess and the people of the world. And they are biding their time until they can exact revenge.
It seems really dangerous to write a letter like this, though. Because what if they win and then someone gets word of this letter? Wouldn't Hubert and Edelgard possibly just be assassinated? Like, whoops!
If left to their own devices, it is certain they will eventually bring unimaginable calamity and suffering to the world. I detected their sorcery when you took Fort Mercius. I have deduced the location of their stronghold, Shambhala. You will find its whereabouts enclosed. There is no question that they are the enemies of everyone in Fodlan. Do not allow yourselves to forget that. Lastly, while I cannot say she is in good health, the Archbishop resides in a secret chamber in the Imperial Palace. I have shared the location of the entrance to that secret chamber with the person to whom I have entrusted this letter. I believe that Her Majesty will be victorious. Even still, I must plan for her defeat as well. If you wish to lead this world, I challenge you to rise to the occasion and surpass my estimation of you. Such is your obligation as the victors, and the only fitting tribute to all that Lady Edelgard sacrificed.
Hubert, to leave a letter like this behind. You were a better man than I believed you to be. So, Rhea is alive, and the fight isn't over yet.
Did you happen to catch where that secret chamber is? Because I don't see the man around anymore.
Those who slither in the dark. It sounds like Fodlan will never know peace unless we defeat them. The allies of Monica and Tomas. Well, we knew about them already. I think it's safe to assume this is the same group who used Lysithea for their blood experiments. And they were also responsible for the javelins of light that destroyed the fortress. But who were these children of the goddess who they supposedly resent? There's just not enough information here. I don't suppose there's any chance that this is his idea of a prank. If so, wow, good one.
That would be the worst prank ever. He just like leaves a letter saying that there's some secret army that's trying to take over the world that there's some evidence for, but they aren't actually real.
Hubert, rather than writing a letter, you should have just told us before we fought. Right. We still don't know for sure if this letter is telling the truth. Let's go find out.
Why would Rhea know the answer out of curiosity? Like, she might, but I don't see why she would.
You have come to save me.
She does not look very good. Also, she has pointy ears. Excuse me? That's not normal.
Is this a dream? I have longed to see you again all this time. Is it truly you?
Claude, I can see you have grown into a reliable young man. Thank you for supporting the professor, and for rescuing me.
Even she calls me the professor still?
Surely the protection of the goddess has...
Wait, Rhea. What do you know about the children of the goddess?
Children of... What is this about?
Forgive my bluntness. Someone from the Empire filled us in on a few things. I know it must be painful for us to ask you difficult questions after such an arduous confinement. But we have no choice. We must defeat a secret enemy. Those who slither in the dark. Do you know about them?
Those who slither in the dark.
Apparently, they resent the children of the goddess and the people of the world, and are planning something big, something terrible. They use blood for their wicked magic and are capable of dropping javelins of light from the sky, which are powerful enough to crush a fortress. If you can think of anything at all, please tell us now. We need to know as much as possible about these enemies in order to stop them. This is the critical moment that will determine whether or not Fodlan falls. Can't you see that the time for secrets has passed?
It is true that there is a group of people who have slithered in the darkness and threatened the peace of Fodlan since ancient times. I am sure you have heard the stories of a man named Nemesis.
Both of these things are true, but the King of Liberation?
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He's the hero to whom the goddess gave the Sword of the Creator.
Nemesis was originally the leader of a group of bandits. He plundered the Holy Tomb and stole the remains of the progenitor god.
I don't remember this part of the story.
When Nemesis appeared in Xanadu some time later, he already wielded the Sword of the Creator.
So he had it before he became the King of Liberation? Maybe? So you're saying the Sword of the Creator existed before it was supposedly made for him?
According to legend, the goddess gifted him the sword to fight against the evil gods.
I do not know how Nemesis obtained the sword, or why he appeared in Xanadu, but he used that sword to massacre the people there, the children of the progenitor god. From their corpses he gained even more power, and brought war to Fodlan.
That's completely different from what the legends tell us about Nemesis.
A mere bandit like Nemesis would not have been capable of anything so monstrous on his own.
Aha! So Nemesis had accomplices. And those accomplices must have been those who slither in the dark. They used Nemesis. And this time, they used the Imperial Army to once again bring war to Fodlan. I finally get it. And I even understand why Edelgard was associating with them.
I don't understand why she was associating with them. That part's still a mystery.
Just as they were trying to use the Empire was trying to use them.
Okay, fair enough.
Rhea, there's still a mountain of things I need to ask you. And I will. But I'll leave all of that for another day. You must be weak after living in confinement for so long. Please, rest for a while. My friend, let's prepare for battle. We need to strike Shambhala as soon as possible.
You must not allow Fodlan's bloody history, the Red Canyon tragedy, to repeat itself.
It occurs to me that we never got an answer from Rhea about the children of the goddess. She did say that the people of the Red Canyon were the children of the progenitor god, so I suppose so. But those evil guys continued to plot their revenge even after the Red Canyon tragedy. Does that mean some of the children of the goddess, or their descendants, are still alive?
I think all of these answers are correct. Maybe not me. I don't know if me is correct, but I think Flame is probably one of them. I think Ray is probably one of them.
If there's something special about her blood, we can't rule out the possibility. What are these children anyway? And how are they connected to the goddess? I almost disappeared into the bottomless swamp that is my mind.
I thought it was a bowl that was missing the bottom.
I thought that after we defeated the Empire, I'd be able to see that sight I longed to see. I've told you about my dreams before. I want to break down the wall separating Fodlan from the outside world. The sight I want to see lies beyond that. Honestly, it's a trivial thing to fixate on. Just people, gathered in their towns, living out their lives together, sometimes laughing, sometimes fighting. But the people living there aren't just citizens of Fodlan. There are people from Dagda, Brigid, and even Dusker and Srang. There could be people who were born in Almyra, or countries even farther east there, too. All of those people living together like it's nothing special at all. That's the sight I long to see. It's so simple, but still so far away. But this is no time for complaining. We need to focus on capturing Shambhala. Let's hurry up and gather everyone together.
Well,
So, you mean to tell me that Fodlan will fall to ruin if we leave those guys be?
If this map is reliable, their base is just south of my family's territory.
uh-oh.
This story is a bit much to believe. And yet...
How's it a bit much to believe? You didn't notice anything weird about Tomas or Kranya?
It does ring true, somehow.
Remember Monica, the one who killed Gerald, and the old man who was masquerading as Tomas? They were their allies, and the Flame Emperor and the Death Knight were merely their pawns.
But we never figured out who the Death Knight is. Hopefully we'll see him again.
The people who were after my blood? They were also the ones who used me to conduct their blood experiments.
As awful as it sounds, they're seemingly fond of using blood in their secret techniques.
Ugh, that's really gross. I could never be friends with someone like that.
I believe they were also responsible for the Javelin of Light that destroyed Fort Mercius.
Hold up, boy. Do you really think that we can win against such powerful foes?
I mean, it's not really a matter of can we, it's that we either have to or we might as well just roll over and die.
I don't know. We have to try, don't we?
We've really taken on something big. I wonder if our names will go down in history.
No, probably not. They'll forget us.
My heroic name passed down to future generations? A worthy cause indeed.
They were trying to use the Imperial Army to plunge Fodlan into war, but we nipped that in the bud. Now we just need to tear out their roots, and I know we have what it takes to do it.
So are we just going like continuous battle mode now, or is there still gonna be like a month of time? Suppose we got the next chapter.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Blue Sea Moon. The city without light. Immediately following Edelgard's defeat, the Alliance army discovers the existence of another adversary, a group operating behind the scenes within the Empire. Claude suspects that if the true enemy is left unchecked, disaster will befall Fodlan, and so he cuts short the celebration and the troops head for Shambhala, where this foe resides.
Why has it gotta be a picture of Edelgard right after she's died? I mean, no one has confirmed that we actually killed Edelgard. Like, it looked like we did, but no one said that Edelgard is dead yet. Does look like we have another month, though.
I just don't get it.
What is it, Claude?
Those javelins of light. They were trying to use it to kill us at Fort Mercius, right?
Maybe.
But then why not drop it on Garreg Mach?
Maybe it's protected?
They must have known for a while that we were here.
It is not that they chose to refrain, but rather that they were unable to do so.
Rhea, how are you feeling?
I am well enough. I cannot afford to rest while Fodlan is in danger.
What do you mean when you say they couldn't drop a javelin of light here?
Once, a very long time ago, a massive ball of light fell upon this monastery. However, that light mysteriously changed course in mid-air and landed in Aelel instead.
Oh, well, that's how it became destroyed. Whoops.
ALL, the Valley of Torment. So that's what the wreckage of those javelins of light looks like.
The Holy Tomb is not only the location of the progenitor god's eternal slumber, but also a sacred vessel for a power that repels evil. Supposedly, the progenitor god built the Holy Tomb herself to protect her children from the evil light.
So the children of the goddess gathered in Xanadu because of its proximity to the monastery? But we've fought at distant locations many times.
Despite that, the javelins of light only fell on Fort Mercius.
In his letter, Hubert said that he detected their magic when the fort fell. In other words, because they used a javelin of light, Hubert was able to pinpoint the location of their base.
So they didn't use it before then because they didn't want us to know where their base is?
In any case, those javelins of light must be something they can't just use whenever they want. And they finally decided to use one at Mercius, where they were sure they'd be able to finish us off. It's only thanks to the whims of the Death Knight that we escaped with our lives.
So that must mean that the Death Knight is... because they did say he's a pawn of them. So he's probably working with the Empire and not with those guys. Which would be kind of odd, because someone named the Death Knight, you'd think that he would be working with the Blood people.
And no javelins of light have fallen since then.
It's possible that the enemy hasn't yet realized that we've learned the location of their base.
If so, their guard may be down, which makes this the perfect time for a surprise attack.
Which is why we're gonna wait exactly a month to attack them.
I will accompany you.
What? No, that would be far too dangerous. Your long confinement weakened you greatly, did it not?
Those people have opposed us since ancient times. I wish to learn the truth about them for myself.
I understand. I will not stop you, but please take care not to overexert yourself.
We don't know exactly what we're up against here, but having you around is very reassuring, Rhea. Let's prepare to strike at Shambhala before they make their next move.
I do feel like there shouldn't be a month of instruction. Yeah, sure, let's talk to Hilda.
Professor, I asked to be on the sidelines. Why did you put me on the battlefield?
Because you're our only tank.
You did protect me, so I guess I can't complain. Wait a second, you're hurt. Did that happen when you were defending me?
Just say no.
Oh, you're lying. How could you be so reckless? Perhaps you'll say that that's what friends do. They look out for each other and save each other. But if I saw you getting attacked, I wouldn't risk my neck to save you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
No, don't overestimate me.
Yes, you would.
I don't know if I've told you this, Professor. I have a very impressive big brother. I'm not just saying that. He's strong, smart, nice. He's basically perfect. Before Claude turned up, people talked about him becoming the next leader of the Alliance. Don't mention that to Lawrence, by the way. He never shuts up about that kind of thing. Anyway, my parents have high expectations for my brother, and he almost always meets them. No one expects anything of me. If something's even a little bit difficult, I find someone else to do it for me.
Yeah, I've noticed. Which is why I just put you in a heavy suit of armor and let you just stand there and take a beating.
That's what I've done my whole life. Of course. I can't stand the idea of not meeting someone's expectations.
So you just create no expectations. Genius.
I know how people react when that happens. From watching my brother, I mean. People force their expectations on you, and then if you fail, they look so disappointed. Whenever that happens to my poor brother, he looks just devastated. So don't expect anything of me, please. That way, I can't disappoint you.
So you've taken nothing away from this conversation yet.
You're stubborn. Okay, fine. Keep believing in me. I do want to support you and support my friends. I just don't want to let you down.
What an interesting conversation. And we're back to the monastery, I guess. Wasn't it just a sword tournament for a Master Seal? There's another one already? I wonder if it's the same one, or if it's a new one. Was there? Oh, we have some supports. Should we do supports? No, we should save them, because next time we're just going to be going through the month anyways, so then we could do supports. During that time, have a little bit more to fill it up with lore and story and speaking. But either way, that's going to be the end for this one. We defeated the Empire, and as expected, we now have to go after the ones who slither in the dark. We still don't know exactly who the Children of the Goddess are, but we've definitely seen some units that were like aligned with the Children of the Goddess, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know if that was like false, because I think those people on the beach in Sedith and Flayn's paralogue called themselves followers of the Children of the Goddess, but they might not actually have been. Well, I don't actually know. There's no way to know at this point, because we just recently heard about them. I'm curious to see if we'll learn about the Death Knight. I think we will. I don't know who the big bad enemies are now. I know the only one left that we've even met or seen was that Thales guy. I don't know if he's the boss or if there's some other boss. I suppose we'll find out. Maybe we'll fight some more big enemies like that dragon that we saw at one time. But that's gonna do it for this one. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.